local area emergency. The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. An unusually large dog has been reported missing by the animal care centers of New York City. The dog's name is Clifford and is a male. This dog has shown signs of intense abnormal growth at an accelerated rate. The dog is 20 feet high and 50 feet long and has red-colored fur. This dog is believed to be a danger to civilians and other animals due to its immense size. As a precaution, all residents in New York City must be vigilant at this time and take great care while traveling. If you see a dog that matches the description, please call the nearest New York Police Department precinct or call 911. Civil danger for the following counties in New York: Bronx, Kings, Nassau, New York, and Queens, effective until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services. This is an update to the local area emergency issued 2 days ago. Clifford continues to be on the loose in Manhattan and has grown to over 70 feet in height and 130 feet in length. Clifford has also begun destroying buildings in his path. This makes all above-ground shelter unsafe. All residents in New York must seek an underground shelter or evacuate off of Manhattan Island immediately. Contraflow may be enacted to ease the evacuation process. Whether you are sheltering underground or are evacuating, make sure you have essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, phones, and chargers. Do not go outside or return to New York until an all-clear message is given. If you are caught outside in New York, you risk being injured or facing certain death from Clifford, as well as being arrested and questioned by local authorities. Do not wait. Seek shelter or evacuate now. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, KWO 35, serving New York and southeastern New York State. The current... The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services. An evacuation order is in effect for the following counties in New York: Bronx, Westchester, Rockland, Kings, Nassau, Suffolk, Queens, Kings, and Richmond. Clifford has grown to over 100 feet in height and 250 feet in length, and is currently destroying skyscrapers in Manhattan. This is an extremely dangerous situation. For your protection, you must evacuate inland towards the west immediately. Make sure you bring your essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio, extra batteries, phones, and chargers. Tie a white towel to your mailbox or window to show emergency personnel that you obeyed the evacuation procedure. Do not return to the New York metropolitan area until an all-clear message is given, though there may be no home to return to. Do not wait. Evacuate now.
Right now we have been receiving reports that Clifford the Big Red Dog has left the New York area and is traveling southeast along the I-95 corridor through New Jersey towards Philadelphia.
The civil authorities have issued an evacuation immediate for the following counties or areas: Middlesex NJ, Mercer NJ, Buckspaw, Montgomery PA, and Philadelphia PA. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Clifford the Big Red Dog is reported to be traveling in the direction of Philadelphia, causing destruction in his path. All residents in the ward areas must evacuate immediately. Gather essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. Do not wait, evacuate now.
Danger for all of Pennsylvania. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Pennsylvania State Police. Clifford the Big Red Dog, who is now over 250 feet high and 500 feet long, is currently making his way through Pennsylvania State, causing damage and destruction in his path. It has also been reported that Clifford has begun eating people and animals alive. This is an extremely dangerous situation. All residents in the state of Pennsylvania must either evacuate or seek shelter underground immediately. Gather essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, blankets, towels, a first aid kit, phones, chargers, and other essentials for your stay in the shelter or your evacuation. If you choose to evacuate, tie a white towel to your mailbox or window to notify the authorities that you have evacuated. Continue to monitor your local media outlets for more information on this extremely dangerous situation.
The National Weather Service has issued a tsunami warning for the coastal areas of southern Lake Erie, including the following counties in Ohio: Ashtabula, Cuyahoga, Lake and Lorraine, and in Pennsylvania, Erie. This is a result of Clifford the Big Red Dog, currently 300 feet tall and 700 feet long, stepping into Lake Erie and causing the tsunamis with his movements. The tsunami is expected to reach the coastal areas of southern Lake Erie within the next 30 to 45 minutes. All of the warned areas should evacuate beaches and prepare for flooding. The National Weather Service is updating conditions hourly or as conditions warrant. This concludes the activation of the emergency alert system.
Tsunami waves have been generated due to Clifford the Big Red Dog bathing in Lake Erie. The tsunami waves are expected to reach the northern coasts of Lake Erie within the next 30 to 45 minutes. This includes entire Ontario's southern coast between Wheatley and Port Colborne. The coast should be evacuated and prepared for flooding.
for the states of Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. It has been discovered that the body waste of Clifford the Big Red Dog has been transforming into even more giant dogs, this time with multiple different colors, except red. These dogs have been destroying everything in their paths, and have already caused multiple injuries and fatalities. These dogs have been reported in the following major cities: in Delaware, Wilmington, in New Jersey, Newark, in New York, Albany, Schenectady, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Erie, in Maryland, Baltimore. These dogs should not be approached by any means as they are considered extremely dangerous. For your protection, shelter underground or evacuated beyond the warned areas. Gather necessities such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio, extra batteries, towels, blankets, phones, chargers, and other essentials for your stay in the shelter or evacuation. If you choose to evacuate, tie a white towel to your mailbox or window to notify the authorities that you have evacuated. Continue to monitor your local media outlets for more information on the development of this crisis.
Civil danger for Wayne County. The following message is transmitted at the request of Wayne County Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Clifford the Big Red Dog has reached Detroit, and is currently causing massive damage and destruction to the city. The cause of this may be because the giant dog has become angry for an unknown reason. At this time, all residents in the city of Detroit must either evacuate or shelter underground immediately. Gather essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio, phones, chargers, and other essentials for your stay in the shelter or evacuation. If you choose to evacuate, tie a white towel to your mailbox or window to notify the authorities you evacuated. Do not go outside or return to the city until an all-clear message is given. Do not go near Clifford, or you will face certain death. Seek shelter or evacuate now.
Good evening and welcome back to our special coverage on the giant dog crisis in America. At this point, many cities have been destroyed, including Detroit, New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore, yet somehow Washington, D.C. remains untouched at this time. Americans are wondering why the president has not addressed the situation yet, and... crap, what's that? Oh no, no, darn it, dang it. Oh no, it's a giant dog. We have to get out of here now. Now. Stop that dang recorder already.
civil danger for the states of Missouri and Kansas. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, in conjunction with the Missouri National Guard and the Kansas National Guard. A giant blue dog, approximately 700 feet tall and 1,500 feet long, has been spotted running through the state of Missouri, and has stopped in Kansas City. The dog is currently causing destruction to the city. All residents must evacuate, or shelter underground immediately. Make sure you have essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries. If you choose to evacuate, tie a white towel to your mailbox or window to notify the authorities you have evacuated. Continue to monitor your local media outlets for more information as it becomes available.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants shall follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or his designated representative will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency.
Good morning, fellow Americans. At this time, we are facing a national crisis. As a dog that resembles a children's book character, Clifford the Big Red Dog has become real and unleashed hell on our nation. Many of our great cities have been destroyed. Many people have been killed. The dogs keep multiplying. But the United States of America has the strongest military in the world, and the military will not give up no matter how hard it is. We will continue fighting until we win, because America does not lose. We never lose, we win. The armed forces will succeed, so don't worry. Right now, all you can do is seek shelter and gather essentials such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio, extra batteries, blankets, towels, a first aid kit, phones, and chargers. Make sure to monitor your local media outlets on your radio for upcoming developments on this situation. That way, you will know when it's safe again. My fellow Americans, we can get through this, even if it takes the help of God, because we are one nation, under God. This concludes my message. Thank you, and God bless the United States of America. following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. At this time, all of Clifford's children have been taken down by the armed forces thanks to the dog's weakness in their intestinal area. However, the real Clifford remains at large as he sits in the Atlantic Ocean, evading being shot in his intestinal area no matter what. We will take down Clifford no matter what. Don't worry. At this time, only authorized personnel is allowed out of their houses due to the risk of Clifford returning to the nation. Please continue to shelter in place until a Clifford has been taken down. Continue to monitor your local media outlets for more updates. This is an all-clear message. Clifford the big red dog has been successfully killed by the armed forces. To repeat, this is an all-clear message. Clifford is dead. All residents of the United States may now exit shelters. However, please follow recent health guidelines due to the ongoing pandemic. But to repeat, this is an all-clear message. All residents of the United States may now exit shelters. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Your government thanks you for your cooperation.